Tuesday. It is a thunderstormy Tuesday. That's my new word, thunderstormy.
It's thunderstormy. I don't know if that's in the dictionary. I'm trying to bring you up some photos here.
That green guy.
This guy?
Yeah. Like that.
Okay.
And then that is, I think, yeah, you got that.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're talking about viewer photos. She said, did you get viewer photos? I'm like, well, no, I've been a little bit busy. And did you get viewer photos? No, I didn't get viewer photos. So there we go.
These are some of the photos. That one is actually from Kathy Miller in Dansville of some of the storm clouds that rolled through.
This one right
morning.
here? Okay, yeah. It's quite the picture.
What is that cloud called?
Well, that would be a shelf cloud right there.
All right.
Are we having a quiz on this or something?
We will later.
You think we will? Is there a prize? But quite the morning. Well, how do I go down farther here?
Click the X next to weather.
Is this causing the issues there?
And then click this 16. Got a lot of photos.
Why? Oh, okay.
Again,
we want to thank people for submitting photos. Well, we didn't come here to look at the photo book. We were going to talk about the weather, but you know, Crystal said to me just before we went on, "Did you get any pictures?" And I'm like, "Well, yes, we got them, but I've been a little bit busy." Oh, that's pretty cool looking shelf cloud there.
Yeah.
That's
so again, make sure that it is safe to do so when you share your pictures and videos with us on the WILX page. I'm going to link the page to upload those.
That's nice.
Right here in the chat.
Some of these are pretty artful in how they took these pictures.
They're very professional looking.
Okay. Well, it's been a busy morning.
Yes, it has.
And for some, the threat of severe weather is gone.
Okay.
For areas that are still under a watch, I suspect it's going to expire before the noon expiration date gets here.
So just a morning thing.
It was a morning thing, but it was, you know, kind of started the day off with a little bit of excitement. Let's start off first of all with the Severe Thunderstorm WATCH for the Lansing and Jackson areas. That's gone.
Gone.
All warnings are gone in that area too. We have a severe thunderstorm watch until noon for Washtenaw, Lenawee, Hillsdale, Branch counties, so basically near the state line. I suspect that will be gone before noon as well. Here's a live look at pinpoint Doppler radar, and we had that line of storms that just raced in. Well, it was in northern Wisconsin when I came into work this morning.
Was that the one we were tracking that was in Minnesota yesterday?
Yeah, yes. Well, yeah, part of the same thing. And it was in Wisconsin. It made its way out over Lake Michigan, brought 70, 80 mile per hour winds near the Lake Michigan shoreline in Muskegon. Caused all sorts of problems in the Grand Rapids areas. You know, they had 65, 70 mile per hour winds. By the time it made it to Lansing, 35, maybe 40 mile per hour winds.
We actually were watching some of the footage and coverage from Minnesota where some dams were breaking.
Oh, I could imagine because they've had some very heavy rains there.
Heavy.
I mean, more so than we've seen here. So none of these are severe that we're seeing around Ann Arbor and Lenawee County, but still it's putting on a pretty good lightning show. And that, on the leading edge of that, you would find that shelf cloud that was very photogenic in the Lansing and Jackson areas.
So question about the shelf cloud. Alan wants to know what the difference is that causes the roller clouds versus the shelf clouds.
I think they're basically the same thing.
They're just different names.
Yeah, I've never really heard the term roller cloud.
Like cougar or mountain lion?
Well, yeah, we call them shelf clouds. You know, others may call them a roller cloud.
Firefly, lightning bug.
Yeah. I'll have to look that one up, but I'm not familiar with the term roller cloud.
We'll get you an answer, Ellen.
No, I think my answer's okay. Okay, here we go. We still have lightning strikes that are going on south of Hillsdale, over towards the Benton Harbor area. Again, all of this activity is currently heading on off to the south and east. But it is still raining. Lansing area, we check out the Meridian Company US 127 Skycam showing some rain. Here is downtown Lansing where the rain is coming down, and we have some raindrops right now in Jackson. Hour by hour forecast by noon today has all the precipitation gone, and we should see a few breaks develop in the clouds a little later on in the afternoon, which is pretty good news for us.
My boss is texting me. I'm going to blame him.
Okay, yeah, blame it on him. Okay, here is 10 o'clock tonight. Things are quiet. If you go into the Lugnuts game, it's going to be dry this evening, which is good news. Very late tonight and into tomorrow might be a shower storm that returns to the area. So next 12 hours, 11 a.m., showers, maybe a storm. 70 degrees, 1 in the afternoon, we're at 75. We should be in the 80s by the time we hit 5 p.m. So The excitement was there with these showers and storms. They'll be departing Hillsdale Branch and Lenawee counties here real soon.
All right.
Game time 7:05. Should have temperatures right around 80 at game time.
So we had the guys from the Lance
Yes.
broadcast booth in yesterday for extra innings. If you missed that, it's on YouTube and Facebook. And they were going over the list of promotional nights for the next 2 weeks.
Well, it's like every night they have one.
Night. Tonight is Tacos and Tall Boys. She got to go. And they're doing their Lansing Locos jerseys, too. Fan favorite.
I just can't keep all of that straight.
That's why they had to write it down for me. Okay. So we're going to look at some more pictures really quick, though.
There we go. Do we have any more questions? I guess it'd be the big
other
question.
Than Ellen's, no, Chris is saying hello from East Lansing.
Chris.
Hello, Chris. Good morning.
Yeah, look at that shelf cloud. I mean, we could just follow it across the area. There it is in Grand Ledge. Hi, shelf cloud in Grand Ledge. Eaton, this was Jackson.
Nice.
Even a little more picturesque there when it made it. So, of course, it was a bit brighter by the time it made it to Jackson.
So it kind of
kind of lighting up the sky above it. Yeah, I mean, those quite the view there. I mean, luckily we did not see the hurricane force winds here. Of course, we'll have another weather update coming up 11 a.m. on News 10 today. 11
a.m. is correct. I'm going to put the link to submitting the photos and videos in our chat really quick. Okay. Again, only do so once it is safe to be outdoors and take those photos and videos, please.
And so you're going to do it on our homepage. It's at the top, and it's going to ask you to basically, give us permission to share those pictures.
Yes, and like you saw in some of the captions, please let us know where you were taking those pictures. It really helps.
Oh, it always comes in handy. Like, oh, that's a nice shelf cloud.
Especially with hail.
Where? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the best part to do it. And if you're like me, you got all these updates before you even left the house with the Chrysler weather app.
Yes, you did. We were updating that very, very early this morning, and when they issued the watch, and then eventually some warnings were issued. If you had notifications turned on, it'll let you know that too. It's free. You'll find it on Google Play and the Apple App Store. Look for WILX weather.
I know it's hard to tell, but at 11 a.m. it says scattered thunderstorms, 68 degrees.
Well, I tried. There's a problem there. You can tell the things I've gone through and edited because I changed them to T storms. Yeah. Because thunderstorms, you gotta spot this big for it.
Yeah.
And the font is that big.
It happens.
It does.
All right. Well, we'll have more coming up on News 10 today at 11 as these storms kind of roll out of town.
Yeah, and if there's some changes that come up, yeah, I know, but I'm paying attention to it. If there are changes, of course, we'll let you know on TV 10 and on the weather app.
Jessica wants to know, are we expecting severe weather late tonight and tomorrow?
Not concerned about that.
Okay.
At this point. There might be a shower storm late tonight and tomorrow. Right now, we're not concerned.
Depends on where you're at, too, Jessica. So,
well, it's just at this point.
But overall,
not really concerned. It might be a little more of an issue maybe tonight in Indiana and Ohio.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So if you're on the southern edge of our viewing area, maybe keep an eye out for it more. So then our northern will be where you're
not too concerned.
Here is what else you can see coming up on News 10 today at 11 with Taylor Gattoni. In addition to tracking all of these severe thunderstorms, we are going to be checking out a structure fire in Lansing that the battalion chief has told our crew on scene was caused by lightning. So we're going to check in on that. Plus, speaking of sparks, we're going to talk fireworks safety. I'm sure you've seen all of the fireworks tents popped up on nearly every corner, every parking lot. So we're going to be talking about that as the 4th of July and all of those celebrations come closer. Plus, a very popular golf outing has been delayed due to the weather.
Delayed today or pushed to tomorrow?
Delayed so far, delayed for today. Just pushed it back a little bit today.
And they'll probably be okay.
They will probably be okay based on what time they pushed it back to. We'll have more on that though coming up on
News 10 at 11.
All right.
Yeah. We'll see you then.
You'll be there. I will not be. Taylor will be there. We'll be back here.
But you're more than welcome to stop by if you bring snacks.
Oh. We'll be back here at 2 o'clock, though, with another look at your weather after all those storms roll through. And we will check out what's coming up on Studio 10 and our 90 minutes of news, starting with First at 4. Until then, have a great Tuesday, everybody. There's a rumble of thunder. Stay safe.
Is that thunder or is that the air conditioner?
It could be both.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.